This is crazy. Chat, I don't know if you saw on Twitter. By the way, is the volume for the video good? Is the video good? Turn off that off. But not like on Twitter, they're talking about how they're gonna sue people that hack more, which is kind of crazy. I don't know how in the world they're gonna sue a 14-year-old for cheating, like how they're gonna like figure out like all that stuff. But I'm excited to see what's gonna happen.
Playing with cheaters, what happens if you get banned? But they've made some changes that have upset a lot of people. They've
Wait, how is it upsetting that they're gonna ban more players?
removed zero build competitive and console
That's what he meant.
cash cups completely.
Whoa, wait. So they removed zero build and console cash cups.
No
Wow.
longer running solo victory.
You can't hear it that much. Is that sarcasm or like are you serious? I have it like decently loud though, so I don't know. Try and turn up your volume slightly and let me know. I don't know how high your volume is,
Cups,
but
meaning it's a lot harder for up and coming players to earn. However, they've put even more money into the weekly cash cups and FNCS. So
oh, okay. So they put more money in FNCS. That's actually so tough. No, I can't hear it that much. Oh, okay.
break down
What
everything.
about that? Is that better? But can you still hear me though? I want to make sure it's like a good balance. Like if I'm talking, it's not gonna overtalk me.
Format when
I
the
bet.
tournament
This should
starts.
be good.
My thoughts on all of it. There's a lot to talk about. Let's jump in.
Good bet.
Let's kick off with the tournament schedule because that gives you an idea of what tournaments are on, and then I can talk.
So
in-depth more
FNCS and
about
Cash
each
Cups are gonna have
tournament.
more
So firstly,
earnings, which is just gonna make it more entertaining. So like, chat, when FNCS comes around, like the watch party is just gonna be so much better since you know like how much more it's gonna cost for
Monday,
FNCS.
no
Like
regular
each play's gonna
tournaments.
cost
That
like
is
10
the day off
bands.
of no tournaments. Tuesday is going to be EU and NA performance evaluation only on NA Central. That is going to be the
Which
same
we're
as
watching
you
right now,
just had
performance
if you had to
evaluation.
have either placed in FNCS this year, or if you get Division 1, you'll be eligible to play. It looks like the NA performance evaluation will now no longer be reload and will be battle royale. Looks like
This is smart. They're not doing just reload because chat reload is good, but reload is not like a competitive thing. I think if making reload a competitive thing is something that's just like so difficult to do.
Epic is scrapping reload competitive altogether, which
Smart.
I'm a big fan of. You guys have heard
Really?
me say it enough times. I love reload. I think it's a fantastic game mode. It just doesn't work for competitive.
Smart,
I'm glad
yep.
Epic has finally realized that. Now,
Based.
Wednesday is the day 1 of Divisional Cups and the solo BR Ranked Cup. Thursday is day 2 of Divisional Cups. So there's 2 days of qualifiers for the Divisional Cups, and then third day is the finals. So then we have Friday, which is the solo BR Cash Cup. Now, this is not a victory Cash Cup. This is just a regular solo Cash Cup with
Whoa, Chad, normal solo cash cups. We're not talking victory cups, which is interesting because solo cash cups, I think, get more earnings, right? I'm assuming they do. So that's, I don't know. Personally, I like watching a tournament to where there's a lot more earnings on the line. I don't know. But let me know, like, do you guys think that as well? I feel like a tournament that has way more earnings in it is just more entertaining to watch.
insane pricing. I'll talk more in depth about that in a second. Saturday is going to be the solo BR Ranked Cup and the Divisional 1 Cup final. So for the Divisional Cup, the main tournament of each week, the trio tournament based on being Division 3, 2, or 1. I'll talk about that in a second as well. You have the qualifiers on Wednesday and Thursday, and then you move on to the finals, which are going to be on Saturday. And then Sunday is going to be the OG Cup. There's going to be tournaments that are going to run on the new OG game mode. They are not going to have a prize pool. The duo
They're not gonna have a prize pool. Wait, what's not having a prize pool?
BR Ranked Cup, again, no prize pool. And the
Oh. It's ranked cup, so it's not gonna have. Okay.
solo Cash Cup final.
Sorry, I'm trying to learn as well. I need to know this stuff.
2 separate days rather than being a Victory Cup finals. So that is the schedule. We have 6 days a week of tournaments.
Wow.
Most of them have
6
prize
days a
money
week's
or qualifiers
crazy.
to the prize money. So the competitive schedule is looking very, very stacked. Now,
Thanks.
you've probably noticed there are no console cups throughout the season except for one PlayStation Cup.
Yeah, one PlayStation Cup,
We're
it's like
gonna be
250,000.
PlayStation Cup on December 6th and 8th. But if you play on an Xbox, Nintendo Switch, or you miss that tournament, you have no console cups for the entire season, which understandably
crazy.
has upset a lot of people. I already mentioned it looks like Epic is moving away from reload cash cups with the
You know what I think, chat? I think Fortnite's moving away from console. Cause like, to be fully honest, like it's really sick to see them do these tournaments. But I don't know if you guys seen like aim assist has been nerfed a lot, and now we're seeing with the fact that they're only doing one tournament. I really think they're kind of basing it off PC, which is fine because I think a lot of people's opinions is like PC is more competitive, which makes sense. But to me personally, since obviously I'm a controller player, I would love to see even just like 2 or 3 instead of 1. But I don't know. it's interesting that it does seem like they're kind of moving away from controller competitive.
The other thing they have dropped entirely is zero build competitive. There is no
And that's zero build. I feel like zero build's kind of like just normal. Like zero build's kind of that type of game mode you hop on with your homies. I feel like zero build could be seen as like could be competitive, but I feel like Valorant does that. Or like Call of Duty, you know what I mean? Fortnite's it's a building game. That's what it's known for. It's goofy building. So I feel like that makes sense.
prize money in zero build competitive. The only tournaments we can expect is sometimes the OG Cups.
And sorry, one last thing. I'll go back in a second. I'll replay what he was saying. But bro, the amount of cheaters in the zero build is so bad. So them not having it in general is honestly just a best way to try and find cheaters.
Is zero build competitive. There is no longer any prize money in zero build competitive. The only tournaments we can expect is sometimes the OG Cups apparently are going to be zero builds, but again, they have no prize money. So Epic has
OG having no prize money is kind of cool,
which has upset a lot of people. It has been a bit of a nightmare for the last few seasons, just riddled with cheaters, but you can't really blame that on the player base. There's still people who love grinding zero build, love playing competitive, and they're trying to do it amongst all the cheaters, and instead of trying to fix the cheater issue, they've just removed it altogether. Now, I will talk about what they're doing to address
is this guy cheating? The background buzz?
Big effort from Epic, so it looks like I feel like zero builds would have gotten a lot better once the cheaters were removed, but for whatever reason, it looks like Epic just wanted it gone from the game completely. And this is one of the main complaints I've seen about the new competitive schedule. Zero build competitive did make up a very small amount of the player base compared to build, but it was still a significant amount of players. I would have expected at least one cash cup a week or something to keep it going, but Epic has completely pulled the plug. Let's talk about.
I think that's smart. They should have. I think that's a good thing that they pulled the plug, just because chat, typical gamer. I mean, even myself. Like last stream, I looked at 2 different players on the people that won in the no build victory cup. Both of them were cheaters. Like blatantly obvious cheaters. Like knowing where they were through walls, literally like locking onto kids through walls. Like it was too obvious with the fact that they were cheating, and it was literally like first try we found them. So I'm again glad they pulled the plug on it, and hopefully eventually they like I don't even know how they can make the anti-cheat faster, but like that's like the only way to make like to do what's kind of right in a sense for cheaters.
Is doing to combat cheaters. They had a huge part of the blog post dedicated to this. Like I said, I know Fortnite was aware of how bad the cheating's got, and like I said, the divisional cups have been a chance.
I'm glad Fortnite notices.
Fortnite have said the reason why they have prize money all in the later rounds of tournaments now with multiple days of qualifiers is so they can ban cheaters before they get to play in the fight.
I love this. I want to talk about this. So they're making it so you have to take a couple days in order to play the finals to make money, and this is so that time limit is so they can ban the cheaters. That's smart. They can go in and actually ban the cheaters. Freaking love that. Shout out Epic Games.
Finals. If Fortnite stays on top of this, this is massive. But this isn't the only thing they've done. They are now making it that if you are found playing with a cheater, you will get a 28-day competitive.
Whoa, if you're found playing with a cheater?
You know how bad it's gotten. Pros are so sick of the fact that cheaters are getting away with playing constantly. They've just started playing with them. And whatever you think about that, whether you think that's scummy, whether you think that's wrong, you can decide. But Fortnite have decided they're not okay with it. So if you play with someone and it turns out they're cheating.
You want to set some up in a few minutes before the watch party? How to fix some things that made something when you're pausing screen? What happened? Wait, what are you talking about? I need to fix my sub count on the screen. I know that's one thing I need to do, but
even if you didn't know they were cheating, you're going to get a 28-day.
Yeah, how do I do that?
Now, for the top of the top pros, I think this is amazing. I don't see a single downside. You would never see a pro with $500,000 earned playing with someone with 0 earned. They've only played 3 events ever unless they knew they were cheating and were going to get the advantage. It just doesn't happen. For some of you guys who are up-and-coming pros who are just finding your teammates out of Discord, you're finding them on Twitter, you don't really know them.
Frankie, I don't know how to mute it.
This is going to be very, very sketchy for you guys. You're going to have to try to find your teammates a bit better, and you're going to try to have to stick with teammates who you know aren't cheating.
Let's go, man. Heck yeah. Oh, come back.
They've also kind of described how the new FNCS bans are going to work. Previously, if you got banned for 2 weeks, you weren't able to play the current FNCS and the next FNCS. This changed when Clicks got banned for 14 days.
Dog, y'all remember the Clicks ban? Dude, this was hilarious. He low-key didn't deserve it though. He was trying to call out a stream sniper. Honestly, like Epic Games was trying to make an example, worst way possible.
Able to play the next FNCS, they've now stated if a player has a competitive ban of 14 days or longer, they will not be able to compete in the FNCS tournaments during that season or any season the ban overlaps with.
No
so
way.
Banned for 14 days with 10 days left.
The pizza box. Yeah.
In the current season, you can't play any FNCS you might have missed that season, but you also can't play FNCS the entire next season.
I kind of like Fortnite being strict with this.
We are ramping up legal action against both players who cheat and cheat sellers. Fortnite already has a history of suing cheat sellers. They haven't been as heavy on it as some other games have, and it looks like Fortnite is going to ramp this up. Not
they
just
should.
Suing the people
Cheaters ruin the game, 100%.
Also the people using them. And I would not want to have to.
And I would even say this as well, dude. The amount of YouTube videos of people just blatantly cheating, like, bro, they need to do something about it. Bro, the people literally will blatantly cheat on YouTube videos. I've reacted to it, to people just blatantly cheating. And it's the stupidest things.
Go up against Epic Games
because it ruins the game, bro.
Legal team. So I really hope that
I'm glad they're doing this.
The cheating problem. They've also said they're looking into additional competitive requirements before being eligible to play in tournaments with cash prizes. This could be something like you have to be a certain amount of, you've had to play a certain amount of events. People have been asking for this for the longest time. If you're good enough to play for money, you've been playing the game for a while now. No one gets on a fresh new account, has played 5 events, and they're good enough to make the Divisional Cup finals. It's just not possible. No one is that much of a generational talent. The only reason to do that is you're on a new account. Now, some people have to start new accounts for very normal reasons. Maybe their brother wants their account back, something like that. But 99% of
brother wants their
account
back
are doing it because they got banned. And for whatever reason they got banned for, usually means they shouldn't be playing in tournaments for money. Sometimes you can be banned for something like buying skins off a website. Obviously, that wouldn't make you a cheater, but most people
buying skins off a website.
So
who actually does that?
New requirements, like maybe you have to have played at least 50 events to be able to play for money. It's gonna make cheating so much.
They need to do this, honestly, where it's like you have to play multiple events. That's actually really smart. Because if they play multiple events, you can kind of see by then like how they play.
Much harder. If Fortnite
I like this.
Up banning people before they get prize money or play for prize money, they then start suing people who are found cheating, and then also making it harder to play tournaments on new accounts. So
they're literally patching the money glitch for hackers. This is great.
This would be absolutely massive for the game. It gives me a lot of hope to fix an issue that looks like it's going to be the thing that could eventually kill competitive Fortnite. Yeah, true. If they don't fix it, it's gonna kill Fortnite.
100%, bro. I literally think that Fortnite will die if they don't fix the cheating. 100%.
Let's kick off talking about the new solo cash cups in detail.
Wow, what a shot.
Replacing the solo victory cups. No longer will you be able to make finals and get earnings by winning one game. This is the other major complaint about the competitive schedule going forward. The tournament's going to kick off on December 13th. You need to be in gold division just to be able to play opens. And
that's smart.
600 players are going to move on to the finals. Now, in finals, the prize money is ridiculous. On EU, first place is walking away with $8,000.
What?
Grand. Then the top 600 players are going to move on to the finals. Now, in finals, the prize money is ridiculous. On EU, first place is walking away with $8,000. $8,000 for winning EU is going to be insane. You're going to get money just by making top 25 on the major regions.
Oh, that's crazy. Top 25 you'll even get earnings.
Compared to paying, hundreds of people hundreds of dollars every single week, it's going to be less people making much more money. So
that's smart. I like this.
Opinion on that. If you're an up and coming grinder and you really liked playing the solo victory cups every week, it felt like you were so close to making earnings, this is obviously going to be a little more frustrating. But if you're someone like me who likes to watch the tournaments and wants them to be as competitive as possible, they are going to
I'm with Aussie. I like that. I like watching. It's like more fun to watch.
Obviously, we can talk about players like Muzz who have won over 50 games in the finals, and that usually does give people a lot of, confidence, and it gives them a lot of, clout around how good they are at solos, but we haven't actually seen stack solos, the best of the best, going at it game after game to really see who comes out on top.
True. Dude,
finals, this isn't going to be like a
so based.
FNCS. They are still going to be opens in the sense there's going to be lots of
Loki, I don't think I'm using that word right.
But it will be a lot more stacked, especially in the high skill-based matchmaking, so you're going to see the best of the best going at it. I'm super excited to watch these.
Dude, I'm actually so hyped for this too, bro.
Would be upset. Now, let's talk about the divisional cups.
Holy crap. Dude, I'm actually so excited to watch those. Because I think I said this before, of like, I'm genuinely like wanting more of the watch parties and stuff like that. Because I know I'm not like going to be good enough to do those. Like, yes, it'd be fun to play those. But again, I think Fortnite's kind of moving away from controller being competitive. So I'm totally fine with watching it. Like I'm so hyped about it. Like as long as I don't get like in trouble for it,
Qualifiers
all
one
down.
final every single week, and it's based on your division. Now, I can't tell you when these are starting because the rules page where I would normally get the dates is currently not working, but we still do.
Oh really? It should be up by now, by the way.
Get your division based on playing the
I was just looking at it a
FNCS
couple minutes
on
ago.
December 7th. Again, I don't know exactly how many people qualify on each region from the play-in, but don't worry, even if you can't play the play-in and you have to play the divisional cups, we now know how hard it is to get to Division 1. So if you're playing on one of the smaller regions, not NA Central or EU, the top 10 teams from Division 2 will go to Division 1, and the top 100 teams will advance from Division 3 to Division 2. So if you come top 100,
I seen a flying snake fly across my face. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. You gotta get off them exotics.
You're in Division 1, you can now play for money every week. You can now play FNCS. If you're on the bigger regions, NA Central is the top 200 teams will go to Division 2, and top 20 teams will go to Division 1, and then on EU, it is top 300 and top 20. So it's...
I'm not gonna lie. I tried explaining how the Fortnite competitive is gonna work. Literally, I explained it so poorly. So if you don't understand it, what you just heard is probably the best way you can hear it explained.
It's hard to get to Division 1 if you're a pro player who has a chance at making earnings. For a lot of you guys who are up and coming players, Division 1 should be the ultimate goal you strive for. You should be trying to go up in divisions, get Division 2. Oh my
I like this. It's just like Arena.
Better. Let's play against these better opponents. Then let's get to Division.
Literally Arena. This is great.
Help a lot of up and coming
both
players.
earnings.
No longer will you get W keyed in your first game by like clicks because he's just got a W key game and you just got unlucky. Now, from the very start of the tournament, you'll be versing people of your skill level, and then as you
this is really smart.
You pop off, you go to the next division, you verse harder opponents. I really, really like this.
Holy crap, bro! I think Fortnite's honestly cooking with this. And obviously, like I said, I'm not gonna be watching it too much, but bro, this is insanely good. This is literally insanely good.
You do have to get your division on every single region you want to play.
Wow.
FNCS is region locked. You can only play one FNCS every single season.
That makes sense.
You can play divisional cups on any different region.
And that's sick. People are able to play divisional cups on EU.
So
because it has the most earnings, they're gonna play on EU,
your home region. You're gonna have to start in Division
Asia.
3 for EU, work your way to Division 2.
Holy crap!
Division 1. Remember,
Does Must have cheats, bro? Because like, dude, he's actually so insane.
Play that on one region. So pick the region you want to get to Division 1 on the fastest, and then just play in the Divisional Cups for all the other regions.
Wow.
The prize money in the Divisional Cups is insane. If you win it on EU, your trio walks away with $22,500. That's over $7,000 each. Now, the prize money isn't to every single person who makes...
That's insane, bro.
NAC, it looks like it's top 25.
7 bands?
Looks like top 20,
it's trios, I think that's why.
Top 15, which people have expressed a bit of concern with the fact that you don't...
Hold on. Go back. I know we're talking about this. I want to check about his gameplay, though. I gotta get 11-11 tomorrow. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. If it makes you feel better, bro, I could try and stream through it in that time.
Top 15,
look, he shoots the charge at the hardest way possible to get the wall. That's smart.
Which could lead to a lot of griefing from the
holy crap.
This is also the case
with
FNCS. I'll talk about the FNCS prize pool in a minute, but it looks like Epic is moving away from paying out really deep into the set lobby finals and really concentrating the payments at the very top. You have to do the best to make a lot of money.
That makes sense. That's literally how it should be.
Absolutely ridiculous. On EU, first place is going to walk away with $180,000.
Holy crap. That's insane. Look, so this is, I'm assuming FNCS. 180. I'm going to read both of them. NA Central, 180,000, 76,000, 51,000, 35,000, 28,000. Even top 25's 2 bands. And this is obviously cut by 3 because it's trios. But bro, and EU's literally almost double that. It's obviously like not actually doubled, but it's pretty close. Like second place, almost 50 bands higher. Holy crap. That is really significant.
So $60,000 each, but like I said, you're only going to make money until the top 25 on EU, meaning the bottom half of the leaderboard who made grand finals, the biggest tournament of the season, are going to make nothing. And this is...
But see, this is the thing. That's what makes the tournament so much better to watch. The fact that literally, even if you make it to grand finals, you have to be the best in the grand finals. That is, I love Epic Games. I'm sorry, this sounds like Glaze, bro. Call me a Glazer, bro. Epic Games is doing good here. I love this.
One of the other complaints people have had about the format.
I dare you.
Yo, what are you saying, bro? Bro, YouTube ads just get weirder and weirder. What do you mean, I dare you? What is that? Why? That's the first thing you tell me, bro.
Having the big prize money be at the top, it's made the cash cup so much more fun to watch recently. It'll make FNCS...
What a shot. Holy crap.
But I do have concerns of integrity and griefing. Not even just griefing.
True.
If you're in like 35th going into the last game. Your logic is, all right, well, we need an absolutely crazy game just to even make money here. Let's just go land on first place at the best PY if we take.
This could be a problem. I see exactly what he's talking about. Y'all know how like Clicks gets griefed all the time just because like he's one of the highest, biggest Fortnite streamers right now. I can 100% see like if Clicks is in like second place, there's gonna be people killing him because now like it's just the clout that he has. I say that non quotations, but he actually does have that. You know what I mean? But like literally anyone in first place, like if Peter Bot's in first place, there could be people in 75th place. Like I'm not getting earnings anyways. Let me go grief Peter Bot. That is the one problem I see, but who knows? Maybe if they figure out I don't know.
Take them down, we'll have the best weapons, and then we can maybe go on to win a game and get more money, and that's going to cause a lot of issues. I'm not really sure if Epic's thought about this. I don't really know what their thought process is here. Even just having some kind of money go into the rest of the leaderboard would be nice. I understand.
Yeah, I mean, like the only way I can see people not grieving the top people is if everyone got earnings just a little bit, But that's it. Like there's gonna be like the top people are just gonna get griefed. I can see that.
Doing it for cash.
What's up, Wild?
Cash cups every single week.
God bless, bro. How you doing?
Too much about stuff like that, but for the biggest tournament of the season with this much money on the line,
yeah, a lot of money.
I'd like to see at least just a little bit go at the very bottom, just to make people play properly until the very end for the hope of getting a little bit more money, or at least making something, not just crashing out because they've made zero money and they're just going to take it out on the rest of the leaderboard. I'm wrong. It is grand finals. It's the best players in the world. Hopefully they have more integrity than that, but I can't even blame teams for.
I mean, no, that's the thing. Like we say integrity, but like this is Fortnite we're talking about. Like we can't. We got to be serious about this. Like people are gonna grief other people. Like a lot of pros aren't even 18 years old. Like these pros are just gonna grief them because they have no thought in the world about it. They're not gonna have integrity.
Game that could grief so many other people.
They're just gonna grief
more money for themselves. FNCS is still a while away though. We do have the
FNCS
trial, like I keep talking about, on December 7th. That's right around.
Which, when is December 7th? When is December 7th? On a Saturday? Oh, I won't be able to watch that. Unless it's at like 7 p.m.
Corner, but the
we'll see.
FNCS
I might be able to watch FNCS. We'll see.
29th of January, so don't worry. If you don't get Division 1 in the FNCS trial, you still have plenty of weeks of the cash cups to get up to Division 1.
What a laser. Holy crap.
And even if you don't get to Division 1, you can still play in FNCS, but you have to play in the last chance qualifier on the 12th of February. If you don't get
wow, look at the dates. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I completely skipped that. Wow. 29th, 30th, 2nd, 8th, 9th, 12th. That's a lot of like watch parties. Yo, chat, we have a lot of streams coming. Let's go. Because like if you think about it, like I'm doing the stream on the 30th. It's going to be after the event. I won't be able to stream the event, but I'm streaming after the event. Then it's going to go to chapter 6. And then literally a week later, OG's coming back. And they're just doing a bunch of good tournaments. This is insane.
Last chance qualifier on the 12th of February. If you don't get Division 1, you can't play in the play-ins, you can't play in the groups, but you can still play that one session of FNCS.
All right, wow, that sounds good.
We'll be able to compete in FNCS regardless of their division, but if you want the best chance to qualify, you need to get to Division 1 before the end of January. They did also give some clarification what's going on with competitive servers in NA. They stated that NA Central competitive servers are staying in Dallas. A lot of people talking about how it's going to move to Iowa. That ended up not.
Who said that? Who said that? Who? Iowa? Like, where does that come from? Like, I think Dallas just makes the most sense.
Happening at all, and all staying in Dallas. A lot of people talking about how it's going to move to Iowa. That ended up not happening at all. And also the NA West competitive servers are going to be in Northern California, which is where I believe they used to be. So NA Central staying in Dallas, NA West staying where it used to be. There are no server changes for competitive.
Fair enough, bro. What a great video. I love Aussie Antics. Fantastic video. He's on to something though. As in, obviously, like the new information coming out about what they're doing with cheaters and the fact that they're gonna get more earnings way later down the line, which I think is the best idea they can do. Like, there's nothing worse than dying to a cheater, especially in a competitive where like you can make a lot of money as well.